everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to talk a little bit about present progressive, and I was looking at all of your answers that you submitted and came up with a few things I wanted to go over. So the first thing, I have just a few sentences here. They're kind of all the same, but with different subjects. Yo estoy hablando, él está hablando, nosotros estamos hablando, tú estás hablando, and ellos están hablando. So this covers all the forms that we study in this class. Estoy, that conjugation, I'm going to put a star because it doesn't need an accent, so that's good. Yo estoy hablando. However, él está does need an accent. Él está hablando. Nosotros estamos hablando, that's okay without an accent. Tú estás hablando, accent is important. I'll circle the accents. Ellos están hablando. So with the exception of first person, so yo and nosotros, all of the forms of estar when conjugated in present tense do need an accent. So if you're filling out a worksheet or writing sentences and you forget to put the accent, it may automatically count it wrong, which is good because the accent, if a word needs an accent, it is misspelled without it. So make sure that you do practice using accents with estar conjugated into present tense. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about is how to use the present progressive. In the negative, one of you wrote a sentence that said, estoy no lavando los platos. And I knew by reading this that the student wanted to say, I'm not washing the dishes. Okay? This is almost correct. The only thing is that we cannot separate this phrase. The present progressive tense has to remain together with the present tense of estar and the present participle of the action verb. They have to stay together. You can't separate them with a word. So what you can do, if you want to make it negative, is put no in front. So you would say, no estoy lavando los platos. That's how you would say a negative sentence. No estoy lavando los platos. So no just comes first. You could have said, our previous examples was with estar hablando. If you want to say, she is not speaking in Spanish, you could say, ella no, right before the present progressive tense, está with an accent, hablando en español. Okay, ella no está hablando en español. Okay? And then the last thing, so the worksheet for last Wednesday, the first activity was to try to help you identify the difference between estar used in present tense and estar used in present progressive. Well, present progressive and present tense, comparing the two. So one wanted you to choose how to say Elena makes the bed. Okay. And then I wanted you to be able to tell the difference between that and Elena is making the bed. Now when you look at these two sentences in English, hopefully it's sort of obvious to you that there is a difference in meaning. Elena makes the bed could refer to every day. She always makes the bed. Elena is making the bed means right now she's doing that. Okay, so we can do the same thing in Spanish by using present tense just like we did in English here, and present progressive just like we did here. Spanish has its own versions of present and present progressive just like English. So Elena makes the bed is Elena hace la cama. Hacer means to make. Okay, Elena hace la cama. So if the question asked you to choose which sentence in Spanish translates to Elena makes the bed, you would select Elena hace la cama. If the question asked you to select which sentence represents Elena is making the bed, you would say Elena está haciendo la cama. So hopefully that helps you understand the difference between present tense and present progressive tense. We've been studying almost everything in present tense up until now, but this last week we learned present progressive as well. So present progressive is to talk about something that's happening right now, and present tense usually refers to something that happens repetitively over and over again, like Elena makes the bed. Okay, Elena está haciendo la cama, Elena is making the bed. If you're having any trouble with this, let me know. We can practice together. We could set up a time for us to both meet on Google Meet, and we could do some practice examples together and practice speaking. I would love that. So please let me know if you're interested, and I hope that you all had a wonderful Easter.